Welcome, everyone. I'm Zephy Davy, and this is my channel on YouTube, and it's the energy of the week. It's April, and it's been a very intense times that we're having up to today. I haven't been able to do an energy of the week for a while because of this intensity. And because sometimes I don't want to talk about the intense times, but I realize it's important to talk about the intense times because we need to actually be warned or have the awareness about it, because these new times that are coming, and specific for this year, it's about, as you all know, endings. And as we end what's happening in our lives and as we ending what's going on all around us, we're going to go to this new level. We're going to go to this new world that we haven't seen ever. We haven't experienced ever. We are going to experience something so powerful in the next years to come that we are going to be questioning what happened. I remember 2012, I was in one of my groups in Greece, and I told my students the world is going to change, and they all laughed at me. And they all said, Zephy, come on, what are you talking about? How can the world change? I mean, we've been going on for such a long, all these years like that. And I said, just wait and see. And the world has changed and has changed from 2012. How many changes have happened, correct? And now we're 2025 and the changes are continuing. We're going to see things and we're going to experience and feel things that we haven't ever before. And I don't want to say that it's going to be in a bad way. I think it's in a really good way, because as we're clearing parts of ourselves and we're releasing parts of ourselves that's been so, how do I say, what is the word? Like, we felt very easy. We felt very comfortable. Now we're getting very uncomfortable. And 2025, we're going to be even more uncomfortable, because all this stuff that is inside of us is getting shaken up. It's getting to be like a big earthquake that we just had in the Asian world, in Thailand. And so that shake up, and the way the buildings were falling, it was 7.7, I think, the earthquake, the way the buildings were falling, this is what's happening. And all the negative stuff is falling off of us. Things that don't serve us anymore is falling off. But who we are inside, can you imagine? Can we imagine what you can really discover when all these false things make no sense anymore? All these false things are falling apart, are falling away. Can you imagine who you can be and who you really truly are? And many times, people come to me and ask me questions like, where am I going? They never ask, what is my deepest me? What is me? Who am I? What is this, beautiful thing that I have inside that I know it's there, but I cannot really feel it or understand it or actually even express it. But now, after this year is ending, this is where we're going. So just see this first week of April as really, really the time that a lot of things are going to come into the surface. And yes, we've been saying that a lot in the spiritual path, and we keep going on, but you know what? There's so much stuff. If you look at inside of you, there's so much stuff that has come up. And what has happened? You went over it. This obstacle that it was coming in front of you, you went over it and you rised, and you're a different person now. and you're going to continue being a different person. I had a lot of people tell me, because of this eclipse that we just had in March 29th, there's a lot of different things they're feeling about themselves and how different they are. They're feeling like they don't even know themselves because they don't know themselves logically, but their spirit is inside of them. So they know, the spirit knows exactly who you are. And because your spirit knows who you are, when you settle and come down and you release all the noise and you release all the negative stuff you get bombarded with, and actually some of the positive things too, but they might be not yours, and the negative things might not be yours. As soon as you start releasing, you're discovering the real you. You're discovering the part of you that is you were born as, like that pure soul that had so much love, that has so much understanding. And also, when you were born, you signed this contract to go through this experience that we're going through right now. And I always tell my students, please read the small writing in this contract that you signed before you come down. So, because now we're seeing it. Now we're seeing what we signed. Now we see what we're here to really live for. And we're here to really allow ourselves to experience. So I just want to say this first week before the new moon, because we're having a new full moon coming in. I'm sorry, we just finished a new moon at March 29th. And this eclipse, of course, the energy is going to be for the next 6 months. But this full moon that's coming is about really trying to show us the real parts of ourselves that we've been hiding. And not we've been hiding, it's been hiding, because we hide it and we cover it with all the other stuff that don't make sense. So anyway, I just want to let you know, thank you for being understanding and knowing that me taking a break sometimes is because it's needed. It's needed in our lives to take a break, and is needed in our lives just to really quiet and settle down. And that's all I have to say. Thank you so much. Have a great time, and I'll speak to you next week. Take care.